So this news came out yesterday. I just didn't talk about it because I forgot and I was tired. That's kind of the running trend here, isn't it? But I did want to give my thoughts on the basically my thoughts on the new announcement for the Monsterverse. We got a director after it was announced. Adam Wingard had departed from not doing his planned trilogy. Not because, like, oh, they kicked him out. I'm already seeing, and I'm so goddamn sick of it, is that people are already, like, saying, like, oh, Warner Brothers turned against him because he had ideas, and the woke Warner Brothers didn't want to use... No, fuck that. He just wanted to do another horror movie and it conflicted with his schedule. That was it. I'm so goddamn sick of people, like, twisting words. So yeah, Wingard wanted to do a third movie, but he couldn't because he's working on another, funny enough, another kaiju film, just in his own project. And I guess also that Thundercats movie he was supposed to do is never going to happen. But we'll see about that. Yeah, do you guys remember when it was announced that Adam Wingard was going to do a Thundercats live-action movie? That's not happening, apparently. Who knows, maybe it will, but as it stands, there's been no news about that. But after Wingard left, there was a search, because they already had a scriptwriter on hand, so they just needed a director. So Grant Stupor, I can't pronounce that last name, and I don't want to mess it up. But Stupor basically is our new director, and he did a film called I Am Mother, which was this sci-fi horror that a lot of people liked. It was this underground horror movie, and I think that's a cool pick. I really do. I really don't hope he's not just going to be picked to direct it, and Warner Brothers is going to tell him how to do it. I fear what's going to happen is that Warner Brothers is just going to, like, sit over his shoulder like a falcon with a bullwhip in its talons, telling him how to direct the movie. Which is, again, like, that's how, from what I understand, Wingard in Godzilla vs. Kong, that's how Warner Brothers was that they basically were like, yeah, you're gonna do the film how we tell you to do it, but then they gave him more leeway for the second film. And I know people are already like, oh, the Monsterverse is dead, Wingard's not here to shepherd the next film, the Monsterverse is dead. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. We all thought the Monsterverse was dead when Godzilla vs. Kong was announced and getting delayed, and a lot of people didn't like the idea of Wingard. I was cautious myself about Adam Wingard directing Godzilla vs. Kong. I really like You're Next, but his other films are not great. Like, some of his other filmography isn't great. Like, again, the Death Note movie, which I don't fully put the Death Note film on him because I always talk about this. There's been this rumor that I'm inclined to believe, again, but keep in mind it's a rumor, is that the whole thing was that it was meant to be like a sequel to, like a live-action sequel to the anime, and it was meant to be like a continuation of the story. But they changed it they basically, like Netflix or whoever, changed it to be like an adaptation of the anime, an actual adaptation of the anime. So, again, that's a rumor, but I actually, like, that sounds very believable, seeing how, watching the film of the Death Note live-action movie, I was like, yeah, I can see it. Anyway, also, his Blair Witch movie is not great either. It's fun, stupid, and I will watch it on a lark sometimes if I'm bored, and I just can't find anything else, but that movie's not good. That movie just fucking sucks. It's not Blair Witch Book of Shadows level bad, but it's not good. Anyway, so my point is, getting back to my point, is that a lot of people were worried about Adam Wingard when he was announced for Godzilla vs. Kong after Michael Dougherty left. And I guarantee you, people were concerned for Michael Dougherty taking over for King of the Monsters after, Gareth Edwards left that project too. So we've had basically a revolving door of directors for these Monsterverse films. And in a weird way, that Wingard's only done, had the most by 2. And honestly, it's kind of nice to have some, that's what I like about these movies. That's almost like something I enjoy about these movies, because I like that they're having, like, this revolving door, so no movie doesn't feel... Like, I would like some grounded sameness to the films, but I also like the idea of that it doesn't feel too samey. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Like, it feels like I like the idea of a fresh idea of, like, having new faces every so often, so it doesn't get stale. While I would prefer someone, like, to shepherd over it, like a Kevin Feige, and that's what it felt like Wingard was supposed to be, we're not gonna get that. But yeah, now I can't say anything about Gary Stapor, and did I say Gary? Grant, excuse me. Grant Stapor. I can't say anything because I haven't seen the movie I Am Mother, the big movie that got him the directing job. Someone said it's on Netflix. I'll have to go check it out. But but again, I can't really even if I don't like the movie, there's a chance the movie might still be good. Like, that's the Monsterverse movie might still be good, with script writing and whatnot. It does feel like, I will say this, it does feel like they're going to go for a more darker film. Like, Stapor's film is apparently, like, about existential dread and whatnot. And again, maybe they'll change that because maybe Warner Brothers will be like, no, make it like a new empire, like Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. And that could easily be the case. But the original scriptwriter who did, the scriptwriter they have for the film, he did Shang-Chi, but he also did the first, I think they said, the first 2 drafts of Godzilla 2014, and that film, of course, had, like, some dark realism to it, too. The point I'm trying to make, guys, is that we got a new director, we don't know if he's going to be good or not, chill the fuck out, because I've seen, like, people, like, suddenly, like, panicking, and it's weird because, like, not too long ago, as I recall, people were saying, fuck Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire, -1 is the hotness. Funny how that works, right? People were, fucking chair, I wish I could make my point without sinking. It's funny, isn't it? That, like, not too long ago, I was watching people, like, bitching that Godzilla's scales were pink, and then people saying, like, Godzilla x Kong is just the Hollywood, reaction to the brilliance of -1. I'm like, fuck off. I've done multiple videos of it already talking about how you can have fun, stupid Godzilla and dark, serious Godzilla at the same time. So, again, everyone chill out. That's all I can really say is, everyone just take a step back, breathe. We don't know if this movie's going to be good or not. We don't even have a fucking title for this film. So, yeah. Could this movie be good? Yeah. Could be good. But it also could suck. There's always a capacity. Everything has the capacity for being good or sucking. That's a sentence I just said. But yeah. So, we just gotta wait and see at the end of the day. I am optimistic. I'm an optimist in general. So optimist in general. Yeah. I need more sleep. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it off with you guys. What do you guys think of this announcement for the next director, for Gary Stapor as the director of the new Monsterverse film? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Are you guys worried? Or do you guys have some faith in it? And have you guys seen I Am Mother? Has anyone watching this have you seen I Am Mother? I'm curious if I should check it out or not. Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.